What's up, everybody? Turtle God Possibilities here, back again to continue. What if Duel Monsters was in MHA? Now, I know it's been a while since, a long while since I touched on this what if. But, no fear, I'm going to continue it. So, here's a recap. Last time I left off, Deku was having his introduction, well, with Yusei and Team 5Ds. He chatted with them, and it's about time for him to go, and he also found out what he needed to know, and they got along so well, Yusei made him Duel Runner. And Deku even created his own synchro deck. But I'm not going to reveal that yet. So, with that out of the way, let's get to the what if. Starting now. Now, we continue our story off with a time skip to 3 days before the UA entrance exam. Deku called All Might to meet him at Dagobah Beach. When All Might goes to Dagobah, it's found empty. No one's there. Until, Izuku drives up with a Duel Runner. Saying hi to All Might, with All Might surprised and asking him, "Wow, do you even have a license to drive that?" Well, he says he has a duel. He got it from, the great-grandpa's friend. And also I got a Duel Runner license. It's a Duel Runner. I can turbo duel now, but I'm only driving it to get here to talk to you. Okay, I'm guessing since you're here, you found out what you needed. Izuku says, "Yes, I did. Also, I found a way. I think I found the right card that can heal you, All Might." All Might shock. Looks at Deku with a shocked look and asks, "Are you serious? Are you sure?" Izuku's grabs the back of his head with a nervous look, and he says, "Yeah, but he's not sure if it'll work." All Might says, if it's a good chance it could work, I don't mind if you do it, or whatever." Izuku says, "Alright, All Might, just stand still," as he pulls out a duel disc and activates the trap card, gift card, which that trap card is a normal trap card, which can give your opponent 3,000 life points. Gift your opponent with 3,000 life points, healing them. And after he used it, and using Yubel's powers to make make duel monster cards real, All Might starts to grab his chest, and he spits up blood a little bit. Actually, after he spits up a little bit of blood, he looks at Zuko saying, I feel better, kid. Young Midoriya." And then he tries to buff up, which he does. He says, "I feel almighty again." Izuku is happy that he was able to heal All Might. All Might lifts his shirt up, and seeing the wound is partially gone, but it's still a scar there. A nasty looking scar. Dick, who is happy for All Might, and also tells him that while he was gone, he didn't slack off on his actual physical training, and that shows him a 10% smash, which was more than what he was able to do last time, or was I forgot. I'll have to look it up later, but he can do a stronger percentage of one for all, pretty much. All Might is just impressed with Izuku and just pats him on the back. Then after that, All Might helped train him a little bit, even more. But then they just call it a night, and Deku just heads back home, all on his Duel Runner, and puts it up for the meantime, because he still doesn't really have an actual driver's license, but a dual runner license. So he can't drive around in public with it, except for when it's for a turbo duel. So yeah. Time skip the next few days. Time skip till the UA entrance exam. If you hear noise in the background, sorry about that. It's my family. The dog's acting up. So, back to the video. As Izuku arrives at UA for the UA entrance exam, he gets a little nervous and trips, just like in canon, with Uraraka catching him. After that, he greets her just like in. They both introduce each other just like in canon, and go separate ways. And Bakugo comes up, and greets Izuku as well. In this, what if both Izuku and Bakugo are actually friends, because, well, they were able to set aside their differences through dueling. Bakugo's still against Izuku going to take the entrance exam because he's actually worried for his friend. He still thinks he should quit the hero thing and just go do his, what he thinks is true calling, becoming a pro duelist, becoming the number one duelist out there. Bakugo has his own deck as well. I forgot what I gave him, but I know I gave him at least 2 different types of decks. I think it was Volcanics something and Magna something. I forgot. But yeah. As that happens, both of them take the written exam, and then it moves on to the practical, where President Might is presenting the different types of robots they'll be facing. Ito still calls them out. Izuku didn't really mumble. Izuku was talking to Yubel and Jaden, which caught Ida's attention, and he calls Izuku out. This time not for muttering to himself, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So, after that, everything else happens just like in canon. Before we continue, I got to say, Izuku got special permission from All Might to take his duelist with him to do the practical exam. Because since All Might did tell him that he was going to become a teacher at UA, he does have some influence, so he got Izuku permission to use his dual disc. So he can, manifest the cards physically. But as that happened, Ida tries to go up to him, sees him bringing a dual disc to the starting area, tries to walk up to him, grab his shoulder, and ask, what are you doing? Why do you have a dual disc with you? He asks him that question. Deku says he got special permission to use it. Ida is still looking at him with a confused look. How are you going to be using a dual disc for the training? For the practical tests, the physical tests. And that's it, guys, for the what if. Well, that's it for the video. I'll be uploading the next part to the next part of What If Asuka was trained by Goku tomorrow. And maybe a few others. 2 or 3 others. Not sure yet. But I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See ya!